What is going on? We are in the woods today. It is like 2 weeks after rifle season has opened up, which basically means the peak rut is essentially over. There's still some activity going on. There's the late rut that everyone talks about, but the big, intense week or two of crazy deer action is pretty much gone and past us. I've had some good luck this year, harvesting 3 deer so far. But I'm out here today. We're gonna go check on my trail cameras. I have 20 cameras out in my property that have been rolling this whole time. I have not checked them since before rifle season. So there has been a good solid 2 weeks of just footage being captured of whatever deer craziness has been going on out here. So we're gonna hit the woods, pull some footage, and I'm gonna share it with all of you. And again, like last time, it actually has rained and or sprinkled all day today, so the leaves are extremely soft. So I'm really hoping we're gonna be able to sneak up on a few deer out here in action and kind of see what's going on. It's always fun to do. 96 videos. Oof, there's a good sized buck right here. Oh my gosh, in daylight. 157 videos. Daylight buck right there. Camera number 3. Let's see what's going on here. 111. So I'm at the fallen tree that is right in front of this tree stand here that I almost took out. I almost took that stand down. It's this tree stand that I've used forever, and I have shot so many deer out of that darn thing. And I almost took it down, but I got here, I climbed up there, saw the view, and I could not take it down. And sure enough, this year, that's where I sat. And I didn't shoot a single thing from over here, which is the way I was looking. I shot everything down there on the bottom of the ravine, about 65 yards. All 3 of my deer were right there. So this is the camera that's on the plot, right next to the funnel that I thought I'd see a lot of action on, but I really did not. But still 113 videos. Oh yeah. Another daylight buck. Yeah, still a lot of action here though. Oh, that's a good one again too. Dang. $214 videos. Oh my goodness. Daylight bucks. So I'm gonna do something a little bit different. Typically when I do these kind of videos where I'm out here pulling camera cards, checking footage, I share with you a lot of the footage while I'm walking during the video that I post. Today I'm gonna do a little bit different. I'm gonna go check all the cameras. I'm gonna gather up everything. And I'll stop and talk, and maybe we'll see a deer and whatever. I'll talk about my property or whatever a little bit on the way. But I will share all of the awesome rut videos at the end of this video. So if you want to skip over me walking through the woods, go right ahead, go to the end of the video, and I will just post a bunch, because there is a bunch. I've checked like 5-6 cameras, and I have well over 1,300 pictures or videos already, so there'll be plenty to watch. I'll try to pick mostly daylight ones, because obviously those are the best daylight bucks for sure. So, but yeah, skip to the end if you want to watch the footage. If not, stick around. We'll mosey through the woods together, and maybe we'll stumble across a deer roaming through the trees or something. 107. Oh, this was just yesterday. Yeah, in the dark though. But let's see here. A lot of daylight moving. Yeah. And this one's battery's dead, so, or just about dead. We'll get those swapped out quick. If you've watched any of these videos of mine before, this is the intersection camera coming from 4 different directions. Seems to always get a lot of footage. $163 videos. Some daylight bucks. And nighttime bucks. This is my newest camera that I have up. And it's basically, there's a bunch of bedding up there, and I have this trail that comes down and meets up with that intersection camera down there. So I decided to hang one here, pointing that way. See what kind of footage we could get. $119 videos. Oh yeah, buck right off the bat. Right off the bat. Boy, they're sneaking in through here. Oh, there's a trail. They cut a trail right through there that's leading to the mowed trail. Yeah, they're coming through there a lot. Awesome. Here's our first dual camera set up right over the bridge, basically, of the ravine. Typically, there's a lot of action here. 200 videos. 200 videos, and the batteries are dead. I knew last time I was out here, for some reason, a bunch of my cameras were about dead. And I used up most of my batteries on the first like 5 or 6 cameras, and all the rest that were dead were barely hanging on. But obviously they hung on just enough because it still had 200 videos. It had enough juice just to show me that there was 200 videos, and then it just said low voltage and it shut off. So we're going to pull it, and I will check that at home. I got the batteries changed out on the first one, and now we'll see where this one's at. Hopefully it's not dead too. Yeah, it's gonna die. 207 videos. Enough juice to let me see it though. Oh yeah, bucks, bucks, bucks. And daylight bucks. Ooh, there's some decent looking fellas here. I really hope I don't have too many more dead cameras, because I only have enough batteries for one more camera. So this could be bad. $158 videos, not bad. This one's got enough power to probably last. Oh yeah, another, there you go, daylight buck. Okay. I cross my fingers on this one that it lasts another week. Where are we at here? There we go. So far we've been ranging from like 160 to just over 200 videos per camera. This camera in this location, I think, is probably the heavy hitter of them all. And as long as the batteries didn't die, I'm gonna take a guess. I'm gonna say this one has 240 videos. It's powering on, that's a good sign. Oh yeah, it's almost full battery. 286. I was off a little bit. 286 videos. Let's check these things out. Daylight bucks. This is a phenomenal spot for a camera. Daylight bucks. Oh, daylight bucks. And daylight bucks. So awesome. All right, second dual camera setup here. Uh-oh, it might be dead. One of these is my warranty camera that I've swapped out, I think, twice now. Oh, see, there it went. It just kicked on. It took forever. See, it's doing the same thing where it's not loading, it's not doing things. Okay, we'll hit playback. Okay, I mean, it loaded. Oh, but it's like super delayed. Yeah, there's something wrong with this one again. This will be like the third time I think I've swapped this one out. Yeah, it's doing the same thing. Yeah, I turned it off. It's not even off. It's stuck. Oh, there it went off finally. Every other camera has been fine, but this one camera, I don't know if they keep sending me the exact same one back, or I guess I'm not going to put a card in there because I'll be taking it with me. But yeah, we'll let's check our other side here quick. $153. Oh, yeah, there's some daylight buck. For sure. And return it again. All right, last camera on the top side of the ravine. We got 164 videos. Oh, daylight buck. Man, thick body too. Dang. Okay. This camera probably has my latest deer that I harvested on it because I shot it right there. And obviously I field dressed out here and left the gut pile, and part of the gut pile is now down there, probably because of coyotes. So we'll probably get a few coyote videos here too, I guess. Full battery, that's good. Let's go back in time. Oh, first thing when I'm going backwards is coyotes, and then a nice buck though in between. There we are. I got my side-by-side and me getting the deer. All right. $144. That's a good one. Good daylight buck picture right there. Nice. This camera's kind of funny because for the longest time, it did not produce much of anything. It was just an odd spot and never had action on it for some reason. But like 2 weeks before the rut and rifle season kicked in, it just exploded with buck and just all kinds of images. This says 168 right now again. Yeah, bucks coming down this. Oh, geez, his neck is huge. Daylight bucks. All over. Just like a little mini highway back there. Holy cow, 322 videos. But this camera, it's been doing the same thing like from the beginning. It says incomplete or incompatible file. But once I take it home, it loads all the files just fine, like nothing ever happened. So I'm not sure what is going on. All right, we are at our last camera now. $109. This is the camera that's probably, oh, there's a few good bucks. It's the farthest, oh, that's a nice buck, wide one, holy cow. It's the farthest southern camera that I have. So it's getting close to the barn, the goats, and all that stuff on that far end, which I really don't hunt this area here because it feels like it's just too close to the home and the homestead area. So I try to avoid it. Boy, there's like a deer highway trampled through right there. Huh. All right, all 20 cameras have been checked. If you stuck around for the hike with me, thanks for hanging out. But keep on watching. Let's roll some big buck footage.